It is a disturbing situation for students who are pursuing their academic studies at the Nigerian tertiary institutions, just as the Academic Staff Union of Universities Asuu declares a one-month nationwide warning strike on Monday. While expressing their grievances, some of the students interviewed at Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria, expressed dissatisfaction over the situation. They blamed federal government for not responding to the union's demands.
We don't know what to do or how to go about this, but we are imploring and begging the federal government to do anything possible to make sure they avert the strike. I think it's a warning strike of 1 month, and then if there is anything they can do to avert or just make it end.
We are not opposing the Asuu for going on embarking on strike, but Gaskia is just getting too much. The government have to do something about it. The government are the ones to be blamed here, because to some extent we have seen where a lot of billions of naira are spent on other projects, and we think using it on this, if they are giving it to Asuu, also impacting on the students, will have brought a very good development to the society.
Please, the government should do something about it. It is not the Asuu fault, we know. It is the federal government fault. And this has been happening since 2009. Please, they should endeavor to put academic first in everything they are doing.
This is something that federal government and the Asuu should just look into it. Because we students, we are not happy, like serious. All of us, we wanted to focus on our studies and we want to finish on time, but this strike is limiting our studies.
I don't think government is fair from their own side, based on they've already have an agreement from their last encounter, but now they were claiming that government didn't give them listening here for what they've agreed on.
My expectation is that both of them should resolve it, because Asuu, to me, they are making an agenda for the government. That's just it. So they should actually settle between themselves in such a way that it will not affect the students.
Speaking further, the student also lamented that federal government and Asuu are not considerate about the negative implications that the strike will cause to their studies.
The matter of Asuu and the federal government strike is so disheartening, because it affects our educational system as a whole. It affects the students psychologically and likewise. Like for instance, I as a student, I stay off-key. I pay house rent. So you cannot be expecting me to be paying money and I'm not even staying in the house. So it's actually not okay.
I feel so bad. I'm unhappy, and a lot of students are also unhappy, because we've been admitted since 2019 and this is just our second year in the university. Seriously, this strike is affecting our academic calendar.
As a student, for me, I'm now in 300 level, which I'm supposed to be in 400 level. But again, all this strike of a thing is a thing that actually will delay students from graduating. Instead of you doing 4 years course for 4 years, you end up doing 4 years course for 6 years.
The first 100 level, I spent 2 years. That is since 2020, January 2020 till the end of 2021. That is approximately 2 years in just one level. Now we are still embarking on another strike. I'm just surprised. How am I going to spend 4 years in just 2 levels? So Gaskia is really impacting negatively.
The federal government, they should be considerate of we students of the middle class, because if my parents can afford I going to a private institution, I don't think I'll be in the federal institution at all. No. If possible, I'll just go outside the country and continue with my education. I won't be disturbed. But it's a situation whereas I know I'm not privileged, because it is a privilege to be there, then I believe the government should consider us.
Meanwhile, the student appealed to both federal government and Academic Staff Union of Universities Asuu to come to their aid so as to evaluate the situation with an immediate effect, thereby allowing Nigerian students to continue with their academic studies in an orderly and conducive manner. Sani Abdullahi, LB Hot News.